really matter. And stuff. Get this in. Alrighty, I'm gonna lower my temperature a little bit because it still gets hot. I had to get that in there real quick.
Be the best time to start off too.
Yeah, I kind of got the AC. See, that's the bad part. I know.
Turn me up in the head.
I've been, let me check everyone's order to make sure I have everything correct. Alrighty, over here we're gonna have the hibachi shrimp with the fried rice. We have the colossal shrimp with the fried rice. Over here you have the scallop appetizer, shrimp appetizer, and the fried rice. And over here we have the calamari appetizer with the shrimp appetizer. See, I do two things at one time. We'll do it. Checking order doesn't mean I can't do something. Chicken for fried rice. Remember, the reason I'm doing it that small is because I'm sitting, y'all can't worry about it. I'm not worrying about the rest of it. I'm just worrying about the chicken. Chicken gets somebody very sick. I didn't put anything down. Remember, that's me. Why? Chicken's all good. Alrighty. Fried rice. I'll put down a little oil. I'm not into that oil stuff that much. We're going back to carrots, onion. Egg. Shit. Alrighty. I've been server. Can you give me a couple eggs, please? Thank you very much. Yeah. Schizo. I know that's what you're thinking, dude. Now
You do know where I work at, right?
Now I can move that out a little bit, not way out here. I move way out there, the juices is gonna start coming out of that sucker. The sugar, double egg. So many ways of breaking an egg, but not here. Spatula, forks, I mean, however you determine you want to break the egg. It's up to you. Eggshell fell in there. I got look, eggshell fell in there. So many ways of getting that eggshell out of there. But this is not one way. Okay? You want me to show you what's the easiest way? Grab an eggshell. Come in here and get the egg out. Because it sticks onto it. It's like a magnet, and it pretty much will stick onto your thing. Alrighty, now we gotta this. Woo! Yeah, like Mike said, just beat it. Like that. Here you go. Look at that. Check it out, baby. Oh, hot sauce. Here we go. Somewhere under there. Yeah. I'll keep moving this stuff around while I'm waiting for my egg. This chicken's ready, I can tell. Ready. Cook fast, they're almost there. My egg. Let my egg cook a little bit now. I can bring down my rice. My egg is just about done. So come over here. There we go. Woo! Rice, baby. Alrighty. Under there somewhere. Like that. Like this. You do when I get my rice. You done with that. Rice, baby. That's I like that. That's usually what I do. Cut my eggs up a little bit. See how my eggs already done? And it's not all over the place. because I'm not messing with it that much while it's raw. While it's raw. I'll break this up a little bit. I know my chicken's ready. I know everything's ready. I can bring it here like this, or I can just scoot it all over here like this, or I can scoot it all over. Either or. Depends on you. Again. Are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy, huh? Delicious. Salt, pepper, sesame seed, garlic butter, here to here, or this way. You know, or I like it that way because you just bring the fork here, you can drop it anywhere here. Up on your cart, you gotta clean it up. So I rather try not to. Fried rice is easy to move. Once you put that garlic butter on it, that'll try to keep all my rice in the general area. I'm trying not too much. The softer you are breaking it up or whatever, the less it's all over the place. So try to move it. It's ready. My rice is ready. What I want to do, you cut everything. I love you. I love you. Whatever, Pac-Man, whatever fits your personality, whatever you find easiest, whatever you know. Sometimes I have to do a different thing for each rice. Sometimes. Why? The table. If the table is hot, I'm gonna make that big part real quick. To get it over with real quick because I know I don't have time. If it's really a little, something really a little cooler, and then I know I have more time, oh man, I'll do whatever. I'll do both parts. I'll do a broken heart. You know you got the time. You know you have the time where you're not going to overcook your rice. Because that's the last thing you want to do is overcook your rice. That's what you guys want to do. It's kind of like struggling. Gravity. I'm not squeezing it down. You should have more than enough rice this time because, of course, that's all of our extra rice. Because now we're going to have more rice to be given to the guests. So, kind of, okay, I have a little, sir. My breakfast. Whatever you want, sir. Thank you. Whatever, like that. Once you have it where you put an extra rice, you can pat a little bit. Don't pat it down. You know the only time you pat it down like this is if you want to flip the bowl. You want to flip the bowl. Pat it down so it fall. It's harder for it to fall out. That's the only time you should actually pat it down. If not, this is the way your rice should look. Nice and fluffy. This, who looks like it? If you look at it, who got more? Of course, because it looks that way. It looks at the ceiling. We saw that they both were the same thing. Right, that sucker down. But they both got the same exact thing. See what I'm talking about? Why we give a little extra rice? Because of that. That's why we give a little extra rice. Now we're gonna do shrimp. Now we're gonna do what we want to do those. Okay, you guys are pretty much had the veggies on point and stuff. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do a little veggies. Right now, it's all about the shrimp, and we want to get you. People think different things. Yeah. See, he thought exactly what, a lot of people start fucking big nasty things. Okay, that's why we always say, we better up here, I have a thing when I know my guests, but I don't do this with my guests that I've known for a long time, okay? And this is a situation that happened. I know my guests, and I cook for them all the time. The father is very quiet. He's Italian, so he's very quiet, and that the kids, judge, and all this, but he's very quiet. So whenever he does talk to me, I'm like, what? Just because he thinks it's hilarious, but he starts laughing loud. Huh? That's how he is. I know him. Okay, and one of the chefs had seen me, and then one time they came to table because I was busy. But when I came around the table, I had heard something happen. When I came around the table, the dad wanted to leave, while I was like, no, Dad, whatever. And they were at this point when I turned around, they were actually telling the chef to leave, not to go to the table anymore. And so what I found out is someone seen me mess with him that way, and they went, what? To him. He found it very offensive to him. He didn't, especially his personality. He didn't think it was funny at all. He found it very offensive. And then I came in. I just happened to be coming in to finish my table. What's going on? Okay, yeah, you can go. I'm gonna get my cart ready, okay? Relax, dude. Just because we have, okay, you can't watch one chef play with somebody like that and you think you do it, because you may not come off the same way. Like I said, you're all different people. We're all different, every one of us. Just the way we smile, everything, our personalities, everything. Even coming out singing some of these crazy songs. Some of the songs, back that back then. I do that with my shrimp tails. When I'm cutting them, and then I started back then. But I won't say the exact words, but people know people know the music, know what I'm talking about. And we had chefs that try stuff like that, and people are like, oh wow, that's nasty. We got kids or whatever, But I used to sing, I'm in love with the cocoa. Well, I'm I'm in love with the Coco. But I had a picture of my dog in my pocket, and her name is Coco. And on there, it says, I love Coco. And there's a picture of my puppy. And I could see when someone got it, I would always get at it, look at it. Won't you be love Coco too? Look at Coco, look at Coco. And that's exactly what would happen. They start laughing. But, you understand? You have to know, kind of get a feel for people and stuff. It's so important. That's why I stopped. Just a little bit of teacher is going to help you so much. That's why I teach.
Man, I've seen some stuff
myself.
already. I've seen people not like who they were seated with and take their stuff to go.
Exactly. That's how it is. It's very.
You seen that here?
Yes. It's
Like
a very
last week.
sensitive thing. And some people just don't like who they're sitting with. They just want to get up, go. They can't be moved. They're too busy. They can't be moved. Yeah. They can take their food or they just that I just want
You
to
gotta hurry and
stuff like that. Like I said, we're all different. And you can't understand that you're sad. Some of us are ghetto and stuff like that. And when we're sitting at the table, as long as I'm not using foul language, you shouldn't have a problem with it. As long as I'm not being defensive to anybody that has foul language. So we're all different. I mean, I'm probably the ghetto chef you get. And stuff like that. I grew up in bad towns. I grew up in New Orleans and stuff like that, you know. I come here, I cook, I do, but when I'm with my buddies, this mouth is going off, you know. Me and my buddies playing pool and all that. Jesus Christ, you don't don't have the kids around us, but yeah, we get off. You know how they do before, you know that. Yeah, but sometimes I know I can bring it back, relax. You know that's what I'm doing. Just be careful, and don't be arguing with nobody. It's not worth it. Dude, what's the worst that's gonna happen to them? We're gonna kick them out. That's the worst that's gonna happen to them. What's the worst that's gonna happen to you? You're gonna lose your job for nothing. You know, especially if you enjoy working. You're gonna lose your job for nothing. It makes no sense. Like I said, Dave just passed by. That's the first thing I do. I was a manager, anything, manager. Somebody, manager. I'm quick. Oh, excuse me, can you get a manager? Easy as that. What was mine? Is this mine? I thought I had mine here. What happened? My shrimp that was here.
I got more here though.
Okay, yeah, I'll put my shrimp in here. Okay. So today all we're doing is very simple. We're doing shrimp dinner. Colossal shrimp.
Colossal shrimp right here.
Yeah, here, so okay, we're doing colossal shrimp. The tail's facing that, head's facing that way. And we have scallop appetizer and calamari appetizer. This cooks so fast. We're gonna be done so fast. This cooks very fast. But you know, as it cooks very fast, what? Thank you. Burn. Because you don't handle it. Okay, don't everything in here unless you're ready to cut or whatever. I advise everything right here, not here. Remember what I told you, all this is a juice pit. That's all this out here is a juice pit. It just wants to take all the juices out of everything and stuff. Here, perfect temperature for you to let it sit there and cook. If you get a nice brownish, you can move it up a little bit more, and it shouldn't take out your juices once you sear that sucker. And so,
Can you overcook shrimp?
yes, easily. It sounds funny, but easily. Shrimp is so easy to overcook, and they get rough. They get very. We have calamari. I like to salt my calamari and my scallop in the heat. I like salting in the heat. My shrimp appetizer, if I can handle it, here. If I have my tails, all my tails on, I'll wait. If it's like this where I don't have my tails, because once you start being a chef, you are allowed to do no tails and cut the backs. Okay, so in the back there, you just get a nice little slit on everything like that back there. That's how it is. Shrimp, I'll do this. Remember, I gotta come back and flip them over, so don't put everything back in line with what you can. There, my colossal shrimp takes the longest to cook. I'm trying to get a nice sear on this sucker here. So you can put my colossal shrimp here. Now, this. See that nice sear right there? That's what you're looking for. You have your smaller knife, that's the best knife to use. Your bigger knives are kind of tall, standing tall. So that's why I shorten it up. See how it throws me off? If it goes backwards, it throws me off. Because all you're trying to do is get a nice cut in the back. That's not necessary. Because I'm trying to cut this fat part. that's kind of how the table should look now. That's kind of how the table should look now. Now I have all my tails here and all my shrimp here. Lots of shrimp. And even with these shrimp should already be cut. The tail should be cut where I can just 1, 2, 3. I know it's in this area. And just come down. Not cut all the way, no big deal. Just pull it apart because it's already cut. Just need to cut off. So, bubbling a little bit, bring it into the heat. That means it's still too cold out there. Scallop, calamari, shrimp, it all cooks fairly quick. And even with the colossal shrimp, like that. Like that. One more time. Ready? Like that. Or like that. You're getting 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. So that way they stay close to the side. So you can either cut it like this or like this. I just like it like that. All seafood gets a little salt. And butter. Regular butter is easier to not break, but most of the time the regular butter stays harder longer because it hasn't been broken down to remix in the garlic butter. So that's why this stays solid longer. And you put down butter as you can handle it. Don't just because I'm putting it all down doesn't mean you have to, or you put it all down at the same time. No, because I can handle it. I can put it all down. I usually do here, then I'll stab it. See, I'm not using one wedge. One each one, no. It should be just a few drops of lemon for everything. Now, get it in here, out here. See that nice, beautiful sear color? So I can turn it down. And we'll bring it out here. My shrimp ready. Shrimp appetizer here. 3 heads, 3 tails, real quick. Shrimp appetizer here. And here you go, sir. A bunch of shrimp in it. Thank you for moving your plate way down there, make it easier on me. So.
No, just
Letting you know that's that's what they do. Okay, and shrimp, and I'm looking to see if it's. No, I know that needs a little more scallop. And then scallop appetizer over here, sir. See how around that. See how quick it cooks. This. I would cook this cubes. And Johanna says once it's done, we serve. I like to mix a little bit wide. That way to make sure it's good. Like to serve like that. I know it's done, but still, I'll mix a little bit. You gotta mix it. The lemon and butter, a little bit of calamari appetizer. Put these together. And over here we have a colossal, you have the colossal shrimp in it, correct, sir? Alright. There you go, sir. It's a colossal shrimp. Enjoy.
Already starting to.
Stupid but funny. They like it. Like I said, there's so many different. See, and I always tell you, start here. It's there. It started there. Okay, now it's give me the big room here. Then with this, always make sure when you're gonna handle the shrimp, always make sure it's a white. Make sure at least this part is dry. Then it's easier to handle the shrimp. Like I said, this whatever you want, do whatever you want with it, you know, whatever you want. Anything you want with it. Yeah, get ready for funnest time in the world. Alright, thank you. Whatever you want. Shrimp tails and stuff, so. See how easy this part is? It's so simple, but yet it's so easy to undercook the calamari. It's so easy to undercook the scallops. And it's so simple to burn the shrimp.
How can you tell if the calamari is not ready yet?
It's white. If it's ready, the inside is white, pure white. So just like the one you always have the most time for, and I would take care of the least, is the colossal shrimp. Colossal shrimp takes the longest to cook. Colossal shrimp gives you time. You know, colossal shrimp gives you time. That's what we're going for today. Is